The Methow band, you know, the people are gone now. But we try to emphasize with the younger ones, you better learn and hang on to what you got.
Everything that we do, Mom's back there.
My mother was from the Methow band. Her Indian name was Timentwa-Gorr, and it means like a falls.
We go back there, she went back there several times a year with her folks and traded and different things because, you know, that was her home. And that's where she brought us. And then my sister and I even go over there. When my dad got sick, he'd always want to go for a drive. That's where we go.
Of course, then everybody made baskets. Mom made the baskets all the time. We'd go visit somebody, you know, and they usually had baskets or something in progress, you know. We saw it when we were very small, and I think we must have been about probably 5 or 6 years old, you know, when we first made the basket, you know. I took the designs that my mother did. I went ahead and used the designs that she did. There was 6 of those, and then later we found old pictures of her mother and her aunt. They actually had the baskets, you know, on the horse, and I replicated one of the baskets. When you're really young and you learn the basic stitches, you know, basic things, then you get older and then you do a lot of that work on your own because you should be able to know by then, you know, about all the properties of the materials and stuff you're using. And then when you actually finish your first basket, when you're like 8, maybe 9 years old, you have to give that one away to an elder. You give it away.
Well, I got my feelings kind of hurt, and now I kind of smile about it because it made me do what I do now. Because when my mom, she was getting real sick, she told us, she said that when something happens to her, she said, I don't want you girls to be angry. She said, don't get mad at me. She says, but everything that I have, she said, I'm going to give to my boys. And she said, the reason I'm doing that is because there won't be anyone left to bead for my boys. And she said, and you girls, she said, I'm going to will you my hands. She said, you're going to have my hands. So my sister took her part, did the baskets, and I took her hands and did the beadwork. My mom, she made gauntlets. This is her pattern. And the gloves, to me, are the hardest thing to ever make. I really, really struggle with it. And she used to have them where she'd bead the fronts and she'd bead the fingers or embroider them or whatever. And this is her pattern. And when she passed away, my brother gave me a boot box, and it was full of her unfinished projects. And so this was my brother that passed away too. And he said, here, I want you to take this and I want you to finish it for Mom. And I thought, holy cow. I mean, it was full of patterns for my bags, and those are her patterns for her bags. My son, when he grew older, he loved the mountains. I mean, he lived in the mountains. He could, you know, say, where are you going? And they were going to the mountains, going hunting, whatever. And this was from his actual kill, was from his elk. And then my sister, she tanned the hide. So that's, you know, pretty special. This is my son's bag. He said, that one's mine, Mom. Okay. A lot of the stories that we tell, you know, we're actually echoing Mom. And a lot of things that we're saying is actually her saying. She's speaking through us, I think.
We were fortunate to learn a lot of these things. You know, it was just there as we grew up. You know, if these things could be passed on to another generation, that it won't die out.
We always told her, you know, don't feel bad, you know, you just can't get what's gone. And she just said, that's my home. She said, that's my home.